Okay, so first topic we are studying relation and function, and in this one first one is Cartesian product of two sets A and B. Now suppose we have two set A and B. A is A comma B comma C and B is 1 comma 2, and you want Cartesian product of these two sets. Now we have two options, A cross B or B cross A. These are Cartesian product. Now if you want A cross B, then A cross B is set of all those ordered pair whose first element belongs to A and second belongs to B. Okay, so A cross B becomes set of all ordered pair whose first element from A and second from B. Okay, so first from A, second from B. Then what we are getting? A comma 1, first from A, second from B. Similarly, A comma 2, first from A, second from B. Similarly, B comma 1, B comma 2, C comma 1 and C comma 2. Okay. This is A cross B. Any problem? So, A cross B is set of all those ordered pair whose first element belongs to A and second belongs to B. Okay. Similarly, if you write B cross A, then same thing. Now, again set of all those ordered pair whose first belongs to B and second belongs to A, then what you will get? Okay, just simply 1 first from B, second from A. So, 1 comma A, 1 comma B, 1 comma C, 2 comma A, 2 comma B and 2 comma C. Okay. This is A cross B and B cross A, Cartesian product of two sets. Now, suppose if you want to write A cross B in symbolical form, symbolically. Then A cross B. Okay. Now, if you see every element of A cross B is like A comma B. Okay. So, every element is like A comma B, where first element belongs to A and second element belongs to B. So, where A belongs to A and B, second element belongs to B. Okay. This like also you can write A cross B in this form. A comma B is an element where A is belongs to first set and B is belongs to second set. Similarly, B cross A also you can write, no problem. Okay. So, how to write B cross A? B cross A is same. Again element is same like A comma B. Okay. But now A belongs to B. First one is belongs to B and second one belongs to A. So, A belongs to B and B belongs to A. Okay. Like this. Now, we have some important thing about Cartesian product. So, note first one, if A is equals to phi or B is equals to phi, if out of A and B anyone is empty set, then A cross B, we can't make A cross B na, then A cross B is also an empty set. Okay. If anyone is empty, then A cross B is also equals to phi. For example, suppose A is phi and B has 1 and 2. So, A phi like this, na? A phi and B is 1 comma 2. Now, A cross B. Now, how to make A cross B? Set of all ordered pair whose first element belongs to A and second belongs to B. Now, there is no element in A. How can you put any first element? Okay. So, it means we can't make any ordered pair na. Okay. So, again this remain empty. So, A cross B is phi. Okay. Second thing, A cross B, easily you can see that A cross B is not equal to B cross A, both are not same thing. Okay. Third one, if number of element in A is equals to P and number of element in set B is equals to Q, then number of element in A cross B, can you find? That is simply na, number of element in A 3, number of element in B 2, then number of element in A cross B is, we can count 6, just simply 3 into 2 6. So, what we have? P into Q. Okay. Now we have theorems on Cartesian product. Theorems on Cartesian product. First one, if you want A cross B union C, value of A cross B union C, that is equals to A cross B, A cross B union A cross C. Okay na? A cross B union A cross C. How can I prove this one? Just take any example of ABC and check. You will get easily. You will get. Okay na? For these all, you can easily prove by taking any example. Okay. Second one, A cross. If you have B intersection C, and this is equals to A cross B intersection A cross C. Similarly, third one, A cross B minus C, that is equals to A cross B minus A cross C. If you take any example, easily you can prove this, okay, by taking any example. This is just simply, okay. So write down these. Can I? Yeah, just pause it and write down, okay. Okay, so this is Cartesian product. Now relation. Actually, we are taking Cartesian product to understand the relation only. This is the main thing now. Okay, so now what is the relation? Now any relation R from a non-empty set A to another non-empty set B is just a subset of A cross B, or simply you can say that every subset of A cross B is a relation from A to B. Okay, what we have to remember, just only one thing, every subset of A cross B is a relation from A to B. Okay, every. Now for example, now I am taking an example. Let's say A is equals to A comma B comma C and B is equals to 1 comma 2. Okay, now easily you can find A cross B. You want now? So A cross B is same, A comma 1, A comma 2, B comma 1, B comma 2, C comma 1 and C comma 2. Okay, now if you want to check that any given thing is a relation or not, just check that this is the subset of A cross B or not. Okay, now suppose I am taking example R1. First I am taking R1, A comma 1 and B comma 1. Now can you check that this is a relation from A to B or not? If this is a subset of A cross B, then this is a relation from A to B. Okay, now easily you can see that A comma 1. Oh, what is the definition of subset? If every element of A is also an element of B, then A is subset of B. Okay, so you can see that A comma 1 element of A cross B, B comma 1 is also element of A cross B. It means this one is subset of A cross B. If this one is subset of A cross B, then this is relation from A to B. Okay, relation from A to B. Similarly, suppose now you have to check. I am taking A comma 1, B comma 1, C comma 1, A comma 2. Okay, now check this is relation from A to B or not. Obviously, these all elements are also belongs to A cross B, and this is also subset of A cross B, then this is relation from A to B. Okay, now suppose A comma 3. Now check A comma 3 is a subset, it means R3 is subset of A cross B or not? Note na, A comma 3 is not an element of A cross B. It means R3 is not a subset of A cross B, then this is not relation from A to B. Okay. Okay. R4. Now check for this one. R4. This one is subset of A cross B or not? Yes. Phi empty set is subset of every set. So if this is subset of A cross B, then this is also relation from A to B. So this is a relation from A to B and known as void relation. Okay. R5. A comma 1, A comma 2, B comma 1, B comma 2, C comma 1 and C comma 2. Okay. Now check R5. R5 is a relation from A to B or not? Actually yes. R5 is itself A cross B na. This is also a subset of A cross B, and this is also relation from A to B. Okay, so it is clear. Every subset of A cross B is a relation from A to B. Any problem? No? Okay. Now see, we have something. First thing. Okay, write first note. Every subset of A cross A is a relation on A. Okay. Now if it is given that we have any relation on A, it means that is the subset of A cross A. It means first element from A and second element is also belongs to A. Okay. This is the meaning. Relation on A, it means subset of A cross A. Okay. Second thing. If n of A is equals to P and n of B is equals to Q, number of element in A and number of element in B is equals to, number of element in A is P, number of element in B is Q. Now can you find number of relation from A to B? Okay, how can you find number of relation from A to B? Actually relation from A to B is every subset of A cross B is a relation from A to B. Okay, so to get number of relation, we have to find that how many subset we have for A cross B. And we know that if any set has n element, then number of subset is 2 power n. Same here. So to find number of subset of A cross B, first we have to find the number of element in A cross B. Okay. So number of element in A P, number of element in B Q, number of element in A cross B is P into Q. A cross B has P into Q element, then number of subset 2 power P into Q. Then number of relation from A to B is 2 power PQ. Okay. Then number of relation from A to B is 2 power PQ. Okay. Third point. If A comma B be an element of relation R, if A comma B be an element of relation R, then we write it as A related B. Okay, we write it as A related B. It means if it is written that A related to B, it means A comma B belongs to R, or simply A comma B belongs to R if A is related to B, like this. Okay, again note down. So this is about the relation. Every subset of A cross B is a relation from A to B. Okay. So if you want to check that given thing is relation from A to B or not, just check that is subset of A cross B or not. Okay. And remember, void set, empty set is subset of every set. Okay. So write down. Okay, na number of relation from A to B is 2 power pq, where p is number of element in A and q is number of element